Hello everyone, it's MyTyme here. Welcome to another episode on MyNBA2k16. It's going to be episode 11 and the festive season is here. It has been a while since I've updated. Let me click on this. And there are many reasons to be jolly. First reason, I am skint. Christmas has come and affected us all. It's a great month, isn't it? Everyone loves it. Do your absolute plums and smile in the process. Any other time of the year you'd be depressed and upset, but in December during Christmas, hey, it's a great feeling. But that aside, we have Road to Championship, which I believe has just started now. So let's have a quick look at how to play. I'm not going to go through this too long because most of you will be up to date with it, but in case you haven't, you play games, use game nights to play the games. You have to wait for your game nights to recharge if you use them all. So you can't just continuously spam it, like for example a rivals clash. You get points points depending on the level of difficulty of your opponent, and you earn points to complete a total sum for a card. And once you get that many points, you collect the card and you go on to the next card, and you can get hot streaks which will double your points. Okay, so that's kind of what you do. The rewards here, as you can see, we start off with a rare Ben Gordon, then a epic Ben Gordon for the balls. We come in with a Nenad Kristic and the super rare, and then obviously the foil version of him. He's one of the players which isn't assigned a team at the moment. Got Richard Hamilton as the ultra rare Pistons, and then obviously the foil. Then we come up to the epics, Jerry Stackhouse and foil Jerry Stackhouse, and finally we get to the legendaries, and you got Jason Williams of the Heat and then Dwayne Wade of the Heat. Now I'm going to click edit lineup. For those that maybe haven't seen this before, you do have a 20-man roster, and you will be picking people to do the match kind of at random. So the computer will pick one point guard, one small forward, one power forward, one center, one shot guard, all that stuff. They'll pick one of each at random based on the 5 in your line. So my tactic is to use one line with all your good cards. So for example, my center, it's the place where I've got my most attacking and strongest cards. I'm then complementing it or supplementing it, whichever way you want to say, with the small forward. So basically the way I did this was I looked at all my epic pros and my single legendaries, and 4 of them are centers, which you can make center my best position, and the second one I've got a small forward. As you notice, I've got a couple of epic pros as well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I've got a ultra rare pro and a solo epic which can play in that position and get the bonus of being in position, and then I filled it up with 1 point guard. So we'll come back out from there, one click, to give me my best cards. Now I have recently, what did I do? I pro'd a I pro'd a super rare. So just for a second, we're gonna see who did I pro. Okay, Joel Green, as you can see here. So he's been pro because I got 4 of him. Every time I've got 2/3 of a super, I've kept the people, with the exception of Avery Bradley. And the idea is that I'm going to use my rookie contracts on him, because I'm not using rookie contracts or anything else. So I'm going to use that to do my super rares for the time being, while I will still use them in my road to the championship. So he will be better suited in the small forward or guard. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this? Well, it'd be better off to put him in position and to move. I think this will be the formation we go with. Yep, so it's going to program the team for the time being. We'll click proceed. Still in the Ultra Rare Plus Plus. As a result, that means that I'm probably going to be okay winning matches into Super Rare, but I'm probably going to struggle once we hit the Ultra Rare or the ends of the Ultra Rares, and it's also going to mean once I hit Epics that I'm probably going to be stuck on plus 2s. Now if we do plus 2, if we take 336 and 364, so that is 700, oops, sorry, let me come back, that's 700 games needed at plus 2 with no titles. That'll be 350 games I've got to play at plus 2s and win them all to get these 2 cards. Can't see me really putting in the effort to get there at the moment. Unfortunately, my deck is still the same as kind of before. I'm still rocking those 3 Epic Pros and the 2 Legendaries. However, the difference is, we check here, I've got 37,000 now saved up for my RPs. So let's just quick sell a couple of cards to make sure that we can get that next 300 rewards. Yeah, so I've got enough cards now to, or enough RP should I say, to try and purchase a second legendary card. Now about 40 odd thousand, especially if you're not going for the top dogs, should be able to get you a card. I'd have a chance of being able to get Marcus, yep. So probably going to cost me about 40,000. Let's have a look. So we'll go very quickly to auction house, and what are we looking for? Auction search. So we go down to the kings here at the bottom, and then we, nope, we do not want that. We come to here, click search. So here you go, no bids, 40,000, pretty much we'll pick that up. If we come down for something a bit cheaper, buy nows, not really going to do too much. 23,000 here, 7 bids, so keep an eye on this, 20 hours to go. 22,751 again, 4 bids, could keep an eye on it. So if I was lucky, I'll get it for less than 40. If not, then I could probably purchase him for 40,000 pretty easily, but then I'd have to use a wild card. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to just pro out a couple more of my epic cards, because if we look at the epics, as you can see, I do have Everson, Green, Worthy and Porter Jr. I'm going to give up on Iggy because I've already got him once, and I think the only pull I've had off the board was this Otto Porter Jr. So I've got to be close to coming up to pull soon. So we've got over 3,000 games. I'm in Legendary Plus. What I'm hoping to do is get a Legendary pull. If I can pick another Legendary pull, maybe it'll be a card that isn't quite at the top of the Legendary tier. I might be able to pick it up a bit cheaper, start to make a Legendary Pro, and take it from there. My deck is not good enough for Road to the Championship at the moment. So instead, what I've tried to do to improve my team is use the seasons. Now, if we go to seasons, we'll go to standings. You will see that I finished. Okay, this is cheating because this is user plus, but I finished, I think, 8th, maybe 7th. So if we see, I've just energized. So we'll come to the playoff brackets anyway. You'll see him in the semi-finals. Yeah, I finished 8th. Okay, so we've got through the first round of games without needing to energize too much. We've left it through. The other guys not energized. Sullivan isn't energized. We got into Shack Attack. First couple of games I have energized, and I won the energized first game and left it. So I won the first 2, then he's obviously come back and won the next 3. As you can see here, I'm unenergized. I've then come back in, seen what's happened, re-energized, and won it from there on. So fortunately, Shaq was the #1 ranked person. I was 8th, and I've still managed to win. If I had been energized from the whole start, I would have probably won it 4-0. And this is a good point, okay? If you're doing these seasons, don't necessarily think that somebody, just because they were ranked 1 or ranked 2 or they're not ranked above you, means that they're definitely a lot stronger than you, have a better team than you. Because like for me, I didn't energize all the way through. I didn't see the point, because I was like, well, as long as I qualify, Now I'll take it from there. You know, it's better to say maybe play the guy that comes 6th or 7th rather than playing the guy that come first. However, you're going to play them at some stage is my kind of theory, and I'm like, you know what, if it means that I get a few extra hours sleep, or I don't really worry about it so much, I just come and check, oh, I've lost 6, 7 in a row, never mind, energise, and I win 4, 5 in a row, and you know, put it back. I just want to qualify, so it's put me through there, coming to the final with Young, which is currently underway. As you can see here, I had energised at the end of this game and left it. He'd energised, but I never come back to energise because I was winning, and I was still winning even he's energised in each game. So as soon as I lost my first game, which was this last game, I energised up, so I should win this 4-1, which should put me in the finals, and it's going to be close over here, so I won't get to the finals yet. But what that does mean is I'm going to guarantee myself now, pretty much, I'm going to get it to the finals and guarantee myself an epic card and the reward. But what I really want now I've got to the finals, I really want to see if I can get this legendary card, because I need legendary cards now. Not that legendary cards are going to fit straight into my deck, but they will help with my road to the championship, because I can just level them up and leave them in there. They'll replace all these super rares and ultra rare pros that I've got, and it's going to increase my opportunity when I get a ball pool, potentially when I, you know, if an event card comes out, or a card comes out when one of the legendary cards is one of the ones I've got that would help me get two of it, it will increase my chance of proing. As I've already said before, I don't really want to use wild cards because star tier will come out. I'm not near that yet. My team is nowhere near good enough to reach star tier, but if it is 2-3 weeks away, I should be in legendary plus by then. And you know, if I'm going to get a card and get a ball pool for that, I'd like to use my wild cards there as opposed to using them on legendary cards. So I might go back and just make myself lots of epic pros, which will then help me get through the road to the championships, etc., and get a few more of those cards. That might be the way I do it. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments which way you think I should go. Yeah, this is my season, so what we'll do is, I'm not too sure how many games I'm going to play for this actual road to the championship. Play a bit tonight, can't really play Friday or Saturday, then I'll play again Sunday. So I'll probably maybe do a video at the end, try and show you how the season went, show you claiming my rewards. Not that I expect to get a pro from it, but if we get an epic card, well, good. An epic card's still good. Obviously a legendary card would be great, so I'll show you that, and I'll show you my progress. So that's what it's going to be for the moment. Not too much really going on, just an update. I am thinking, haven't decided yet, I am thinking of introducing someone else to some of the videos. Yeah, you know, kind of referred to as the missus by other people. I might like let her loose on some of these videos on my games. Now, she has actually played my WWE Supercard before, so she kind of has a rough idea how to do that. So she will probably butcher the majority of the matches, but I thought it might be interesting to see how somebody else who hasn't really followed the games, you know, starts. I can't remember what I was like when I first started playing. Maybe it'd be quite interesting for people to see a novice sitting there in the quick games and their decisions, and you know, see how they understand it. So if it's something you'd like to see, let me know. Think about introducing it if she agrees. Hopefully she will. But apart from that, I'll be MyTyme, so I'll be back probably the end of the weekend. I'm going to show you this season. Unfortunately, it's going to be a few hours probably until it does conclude, so maybe I'll bring a quick update in between with it. If not, it'll go on to another video, then I'll link it in with the road to championship. See how I'm doing in that. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know if you have actually got anything good recently. I said I should get a good pool soon. I mean, it might be another 5,000 games, but I reckon you've got to do about every probably 1,500 games. You've got to get a legendary card. So I reckon that I'm well into that now. So we can put a bit of a shift in. Hopefully we'll get that, and I'll be able to show you what I get. Thank you for watching. I've been MyTyme, and as always, thanks for the support, and I'll see you all soon.